Today on Redneck Deck Tech, Redneck Reviews. Wait, no, Redneck Reviews. I'm gonna check out the new Gamegenic Game Castle from Gamegenic. Yeah. Anyway, y'all come on into the lair with me and let's check this bad boy out. All right. We got us the new Gamegenic Castle. Is that what they call it? The Gamegenic Game Castle. Because everything's got to have more game. I don't know, man. I guess everything's just got to have game in it somewhere. But this is the brand new deck carrier thingy from Gamegenic. It'll hold 6 commander decks, plus pretty much everything you need for a night of slinging spells with your friends, or with randos at the game store. So let's crack it open and take a look. Now, most of y'all have seen the big old Stanley toolboxes that a lot of people carry. It's like a big shaboogie with a clear lid and yaller containers for screws and what's-its. And a lot of people love that. Me, not so much, because I'm pretty lazy. So the idea of carrying 1,400 commander decks in one thing, nah, that makes my old man's back hurt just thinking about it. But 6 is, for me, about the perfect number of decks to take to a game night. I can loan a deck to somebody. I've got a bunch of different decks that I can pull from. And the way this guy works is just like the Stanley box, except the containers are rectangular, so they fit and they're more precisely sized for magic cards in sleeves. So you can fit 100 single and or double sleeved cards. I don't double sleeve all of my commander cards. I double sleeve the expensive stuff. And you can fit one of these nice acrylic holder jobbies in the front. Now these are the knockoff acrylic holder jobbies. I ordered them off Amazon, but apparently sometime I got one that is more official. Doesn't hold together as good, but this one is just a tiny bit smaller, so it fits better. Now these guys, I'll take all these out so you can see what's going on. There's nothing holding them in place side to side, but they're snug front to back. So, I don't know, if you want to Jenga your commander decks, go for it. And then I've got enough space here for sleeved tokens for all 6 of these decks. I actually did go through and make sure that I had all the tokens that these decks will make. I used to be carrying a fat pack box full of tokens, and then whenever I would get a new deck, I'd just add the tokens. I mean, I haven't played Awaken the Woods in a deck in months, but I've still got my Forest Dryad tokens in there. So this has my Mendicant Core Guidelight, my Captain America. What else we got in this bad boy? That's Mendicant. Yeah, we've got Don Andres. We've got Ishtola. We've got that new guy, Cujo. Ow! Y'all ain't old enough to know what I'm talking about when I say Cujo. And Alila. So I've been able to fit 6 decks in here. And, ooh, hang on. Hung up like a yard dog there, Billy Ray. Oh! I didn't even know the lid came off. Look at that. You can take the lid off. I don't know why you can take the lid off. I don't want to take the lid off, but hey. And then it just snaps back closed. Clickety clickety. Now, it's hard to see on the black on black, but you've got indicators to tell you what's in what side. This shows cards, and this shows dice, which means that this side is where I hold my dice. My dice my Infinitokens, my eraser for my Infinitokens, some dry erase tokens, a Sharpie, just in case I'm at a Magic Con and I want to get something signed. I don't know why I have an ink pen in there. Little rad counters. And these are the pieces that came out when I put the shoulder strap on. Here's where it falls down a little, in my opinion. I like these all these little trays are removable and rearrangeable and shiftable and all that. I like these. I like this size. I don't really like these little tiny guys. I think they're kind of useless for me, so I wish that it was easier to acquire more of these. And this side is just a little too shallow for the big dice from Fat Packs, or this D30 that I got from somewhere, or the snazzy little Phyrexian life counter. The lid will close and it will latch, but you're forcing it a little bit and it makes it harder to unlatch. So I'm not going to be carrying those. And for an old fart like me, I need to carry my reading glasses in here, y'all. Don't laugh. If you're lucky, you'll get old too. If you make too much fun of the old farts on the internet, you might not get there. Me. So I can take these out and put my reading glasses in there so that I can actually see the cards. I'm not going to be like the professor and throw stuff around, for one thing. I'm older than him, and if I drop it or try to catch it with the wrong hand, I'm going to hurt myself. But you see, nothing shifts around. Nothing's moved. Everything's really secure. So I like this a lot. I watched the professor's review and knew from there that I was going to buy it. And I had some credit at a local game store, so I used that. Now, this shoulder strap it's solid. Let me show you how it goes on. This pin is actually goes through and is a Phillips head screw. Let me get that up there. See, it's a Phillips head screw, and it bites. It bites in there good. It's an adjustable strap. So if you're not fat like me, you can wear it cross-body. But if you are a big chonk like I am, it's probably just going to go over one shoulder. I will say I do not want to carry this for a whole day at a Magic Con where I'm doing a whole lot of walking, because carrying 6 Magic decks on one shoulder, even on the strap's nicely padded. It's a good strap, but that's going to hurt after carrying it around for a few hours. So if I'm going to a big event, I'm still going to carry my backpack. And there's not really a great way to carry a playmat in this. Sure, you can take out some of the little dividers in the dice side and you can fold one up, but y'all, my playmat's pretty. I don't want to be folding it up and getting it creased. That's kind of gnarly. So I do wish there was some way that you could click a playmat tube onto the bottom or something like that. But overall, this is a great box. 6 decks to me is kind of the perfect number to take with me. I've been using this this Ultimate Guard deck box, which carries 4, and then I've been carrying my tokens in another box, and that all in my backpack. But with this guy, it's one thing for me to tote. I've got this great big surface area I can put stickers on because look, I like Gamegenic as much as the next guy. Okay, well, not as much as the people they sponsor, but I like Gamegenic as much as the next guy who ain't sponsored. But I'm not going to be just advertising Gamegenic all over the place. I'm going to put some flair on my strap. I'm going to put some stickers all over my box. That didn't sound good. Phrasing. Anyhow, So this is the Gamegenic Game Castle 6-deck Commander carry-all, and I think it's going to be great. So it retails for anywhere between 50 and 60 bucks. I got mine from the deck box in Fletcher, North Carolina for 55, and then shipping. But I had some credit there, so it didn't cost me real money. I like it when things don't cost me real money. So yeah, check it out. If you dig it, get you one. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. All right?